What up? Y'all ready for the perm? Alright, you ready for your perm, man? We're gonna hook you up. Alright, so Proctor says you may begin. So I'm gonna sanitize my hands and wrists. And since this is a new client, we're gonna be performing a scalp analysis, okay? So I'm gonna be grabbing me a rat tail comb today. And I'm gonna start from the right side and work around to my left. So I'm gonna be doing quarter sections, point A to point B, and I'm going to be splitting them open and making sure that my client doesn't have any cuts or disorders or anything like that to make me not be able to do the services today for her. Other than that, it's been a good day today, huh, man? I feel like it's been pretty cool. Weather's nice, not too bad. Okay, you'll do this all the way around the head, so on and so forth. You kind of get the idea, right? Okay, so once that's finished, she's okay to go. Now I'm going to be grabbing my water bottle and I'm going to be saturating the hair using my towel as a like a drape or whatever, so that if water drips, it's not going to get on the floor. Yeah. Just a light little spritz, and that's going to go back into my universal area. Okay. Give her a quick little comb through once again. Just kind of helps. It makes it a little bit easier for the sectioning. Okay. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and sanitize my wrist one more time. And I'm going to be grabbing me a clip. And I'm going to be starting my sections. I'm going to start from right behind down the ears. Point A to point B. Split it off. This is kind of hard because I'm trying to record. And anyways, when you wrap your sections off, make sure that they're wrapped correctly. Don't leave little loose ends. Make sure it's all bundled up nicely, and it shows that you have everything under control. Ooh, I almost touched myself right there. So, bam. Okay, now this side, same thing. Split it down the middle, point A to point B, right down the ear. Once that's done, you'll grab your section once again. Maintain it. No loose ends. Make sure everything looks under control and professional. Bottle it up, bottle it up. Grab me another clip. And now I'm left with just this back area right here. Now before just starting my comb and getting everything else out ready for the perm service, I need you to stay still, man, please. Please. Will you? Okay, cool. Anyways, as far as getting the perm rods ready and getting rid of this, like I was saying, I'm gonna be grabbing me a perm rod, and I'm gonna be using this as a measuring or whatever to kind of measure everything out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start from the top and bring it straight down like I would. Keep the rat tail comb to the head and go ahead and come under. Grab your rat tail and split. 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 Okay. Pretty simple, right? Okay. Now I'll grab this section. I'm not going to wrap it too perfect because if I messed up on the sizing or whatever, I can fix it real easily. So I'm just going to leave it like that, wispy. And then I still have the thing, and I'm going to just size it up with that one and come on this side and do the same thing. Boom. Go ahead, grab me a clip. I'm not going to bundle it up. Like I said, I'm going to check mine first before I seal the deal. Twist my section so I can see that everything is even. And that's pretty good to me, I ain't gonna lie. Not bad for the first try. Okay, now I'm gonna begin to fix these before I continue. Now when I roll these up, I wanna make sure they're nice and tight and kind of up in this way in a way. Because when I go back to adding my protective cream, I want this to be completely out of my way. I don't wanna have to go back and do all that stuff because it's gonna mix me up going through my steps. Ball it up. Nice and high and away from this area, and as well as when you put the protective cream. Ball it up. Cool. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, now I can discard these guys into the to be disinfected. Okay, I'm gonna sanitize my hands because I'm gonna pull out my perm wraps. Cool. Got my perm wraps out. I'm gonna put this into the trash because I'm no longer gonna use it. And these are gonna go onto my SMA. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab me another rat tail comb because now I'm gonna continue on with my perm. I'm gonna grab another perm rod. I'm gonna place it on top. I'm gonna use the top of it right here as to size in between each rod. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna be doing the on base technique today. On base, half base, all that. But I'm doing on base. I feel like it's just easiest. Comes off the head. Anyways, you get the jits. Okay, got my perm rod. I'm gonna grab me a perm wrap. Put this bad boy right there. Hold it with 2 fingers and grab me another one. Place it right on top of that one. Pinch it with these 2 fingers and then I'm gonna pinch it back. And I'm gonna begin to slide it up until the ends of this hair is about 1/2 inch inside this paper. That way it ensures that I have everything inside. Inch to 1/4 inch, doesn't have to be that much. And I do recommend getting good papers because these might rip, and if they do, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep going. Ooh, I almost dropped it, huh? Your reflexes. And I'm gonna hold it up, 45 degrees, all the way down. Make sure that it's on base and the band's not twisted and that everything's maintained before moving on. You grab yourself another one. Same thing in between. You set that one in between that one. I'm grabbing it from the other section. I'm sorry, man. Same thing. Grab me a perm wrap, and I'm gonna start to speed things up until I get to the very bottom. So, spray it a couple times, back to universal, pull it back, all the way through. 45. All the way through, nice and tight, nice and tight. She don't mind it because it's gonna look good when we're done, right? It hurts to be pretty, huh? Okay, comb it out a little bit, maintain it, maintain it. Grab me another perm rod. Remember, bam, set this one in between that one. Nice and consistent. Boom, boom. All the way through. Boom. We're doing a perm today. Saturate, back in universal, pull to 1/2 to 1/4 inch, flatten, all the way through. All the way through. Everything should be nice and consistent. Same spacing away from each other. Good to go. See how everything, the band's lined up, everything's consistent. Okay, maintain. Grab me another perm rod. Measure. Here we go. Bam. Here we go. And just go all the way through. All the way through. Alright, now I'm going to sanitize my hands. I'm going to reach back into my table setup because I'm going to be getting some gloves because we are messing with chemicals now and I want to protect my hands. Go ahead and grab my gloves out. Grab me 2 pair. 1, 2, go ahead and reseal my bag and put it onto my universal area. Go ahead and put my gloves on now. I hope these don't rip. These are kind of cheapies. I feel it already. Skateboard bags. Yeah, okay. Nope. I hate this part. It's so scary. If they rip, it's just like, no. Okay, that's all done. I'm gonna sanitize my hands real quick before reaching inside my cotton bag. Pull out both cottons, one long and one short. One long for the perm rods and one short to catch the solution. Go ahead and discard into the trash can. Sanitize my hands. I'm gonna pick up the long one first. Let's add it on. And to explain this part right here is if you didn't finish wrapping during the procedure or whatever, you just clip it off and then pretend just like that. Just clip it off. Don't pretend that you're doing the other ones. It doesn't matter. Okay. Sanitize my hands. Once all that's done, now I want to protect my client's skin. Okay. So I'm going to grab protective cream and my spatulas. Okay. So let's grab the spatulas first. Grab the spatula. I was supposed to sanitize. I think I did, but sanitize before you go up in here and grab your spatulas, just to make sure I did it right. I'm going to put the spatula bag back onto my universal, and I'm going to grab the protective cream and I'm going to dispense it over the trash can, okay? So I'm going to grab some, put some on my hand, put this onto my universal area again, and then the spatula itself will go into the trash can. Okay, and then I'll sanitize my hands. And just like the shave gel application, you're going to be using the tips of your fingers to apply it all around the hairline. All around the hairline of the client. Circular motions. All around the client's head. Okay, you're protecting the client's skin from the solution. Once that's done, you'll sanitize your hands. Whatever excess you have, wipe it off with the towel. Trash it, sanitize your hands, and now you're going to be grabbing your wave solution. But the little top thing can go into the trash since you're not going to use this again. And you'll grab your cotton and make sure that the tip of this does not touch the hair. The cotton can, but the tip of this can't. You're going to go 1, 2, and then move on, okay? Make sure you saturate all. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The last one, hold for the drips, you know what I mean? Make sure nothing's on the floor. If there's drips on the floor, make sure that you take a paper towel and wipe it all off and everything, sanitize and proceed on. Once that's finished, we're good. This cotton goes into the trash. This also goes into the trash. I'm going to sanitize my hands, and at this time my proctor's going to walk up to me and tell me to do a test curl. So I'm going to walk up to my client, but I'm going to sanitize my hands, come to my client, do the first rod I see. Bring it up about 1, 2, 3 inches. I'm going to bounce it. 1, 2, 3. Once I'm done, I'm going to re-roll it and apply it back to the head. Sanitize and stand back. Again, my proctor is going to ask me to remove one now. So I'm going to grab one. I think it was the bottom. I wasn't too sure how that was. It was the top or the bottom actually. Oh yeah, it's the last rod. Just to make sure, I wanted to double check. We do the top one first, and then the last one's going to be the second, okay? And we're going to remove it completely. And as we remove it completely, we're going to remove the paper from the rod itself. Paper goes in trash, rod goes in to be disinfected. You'll sanitize your hands, and you'll step back for further instructions. And that concludes the perm today, you guys.